Hello, everyone. Welcome to another chapter of The Last Thoughts of a Too Busy Mind, the meat show, not the meat show, the special show in the middle of the break we have for our seasons. This is actually a good reminder that this episode is unedited, as is all of my other episodes. So, yeah. Season 14 had a theme, Misunderstanding Iran. If you had listened to it, if you haven't, go and listen to it. And in 3 weeks, we're going to start season 15. There's not going to be a theme, so we're going to go back to the weekly stuff, talking about whatever is happening in my life, as we usually do. So, but the first episode of the season 15 is going to be a retrospective of 2025 and a plan for 2026. And yeah, I just can't. I, I mean, I want to get rid of 2025 so bad. Well, anyways, my guest today is Arash. Say hello.
Hey, hello.
So, Arash is a friend of mine. We haven't met each other in person, but we have talked a lot online.
Yeah, we haven't met in person.
Yeah. Um, this is also being recorded online, as a few of the last special chapters have. So, yeah. What is your drink for this episode?
I got a energy drink, a Monster can.
Ah,
Um, I drink a lot of
great.
them, so made sense.
Yeah. Mine is Coke Zero, the
Oh yeah.
unofficial mascot of season 14. I think I drank that more than anything. So, um, I think our first interaction was on the was it on Twitter?
It probably has been, or maybe Instagram. Not sure. It has been one of those two.
Yeah, like I know we had like some mutual friends,
Yeah,
and then we started talking. We both like movies, so that was a starting point. We
yeah.
had a friend, which we're not going to name, who kind of was a person connecting us, and then we both kind of fell out with him.
Mhm.
I don't even remember his name. Sorry.
I don't remember who you're talking about.
The guy with the music stuff.
Ah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we connect through him? Okay.
I think so because he was friends with you, I was friends with him, and then he was the connecting point between us two.
Okay.
I might
I
be
remember
misremembering.
I remember when I was doing my podcast, which was like cancelled in like 3 years now, I think. Uh, we recorded an episode with him, but like it became a lost episode. Like we never released it, and
Ah,
he was kind of mad about it.
well, I don't remember much about him, so I'm
Mm,
kind of forgotten that. But I
yeah.
do remember we started talking. I think it was to be honest, I do not like my time on Twitter, or as it's called now, X. So I may have blocked a lot of memories from there.
Mm,
So, you have been living in Italy for
yep.
a few years now.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's okay. I enjoy my time here. Like
Mm.
no complaints. You know.
Did you do? Oh, we are recording this on December 26th, by the way, which is the day after Christmas. Did you do anything
Yeah.
special for Christmas?
Um, I watched Wake Up Dead Man online with
Mm.
my mom and my sister, which was very fun. And it had lots of like Christian themed stuff in it, so kind of felt appropriate for the Christmas mood. And then last night I went out. I went to a house party of a few friends.
up. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now it's good.
Okay, sorry. Uh, Apparently, a wire was
Yeah, okay.
disconnected, and that's the joys of recording live.
Okay.
I usually do as I do every year. I watch It's a Wonderful Life. I did that last night as well. Um,
Perfect.
yeah, it's a great
Perfect
movie.
Christmas movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only movie that genuinely, every time I watch it, it makes me cry at the end of it.
The only movie?
There are other movies that have made me cry, but this is the one that does it constantly, like consistently.
Mm.
Like if I
Mm.
know it's gonna make me cry, it's this one. Otherwise, I've cried at a
Mm.
lot of movies, but this one in particular, like at the end of it, where everyone comes and the Harry, the brother, comes and says to my brother George, the richest man in town. I mean, at this point, that just I'm crying like a bitch.
Yeah, like understandable. I watched it once. I again watched it with my sister and my mom,
Uh,
but I was back in Iran when I watched it. Yeah, it is a really perfect like Christmas movie. It is
yeah,
really a perfect movie, like, but yeah.
yeah. I mean, the premise of it is so simple but so powerful.
Yeah,
What happens
yeah,
if you weren't born, if you didn't exist?
yeah.
Yeah. So, enough of the sadness and gloom. Anything interesting happened at the party or anything?
Um, Not really. Like, um, there was one guy. He's like kind of I don't know. He's kind of known in the Iranian community here.
Ah,
He
okay.
does lots of like shit with by the way, can we curse or not in
Oh
this?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
This is a curse-free zone.
okay, okay. Um, so he does a lot of like office stuff for Iranians, but like for a fee. He takes a fee and like brings
Ah,
documents
okay.
over or like stuff like that. Uh, and like I have once like met him to get a document from him, and he has been nice. So when I saw him, I was like, "Hey, that's you!" Like, you help out people a lot. But like, he took like two shots and started like revealing things about himself that I was like, okay, maybe like you, I don't know, like
Oh,
I would have never said these to strangers at a party. Like, yeah,
oh, yeah.
could have. You couldn't have tortured this, like those information out of me. Like it was kind of weird, but yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, some people can't hold the liquor. I am apparently one of those people. To be honest, I've drank very few times in my life.
Mhm.
Apparently, I don't remember, but my friends tell me I was drunk at a birthday party.
Mhm.
And the reason they knew I was drunk is I could recite the lyrics to Z Z, which in my normal life I don't listen to. So
Well,
yeah,
maybe your
that's the
subconscious really likes Z. So
I doubt it. I really hate my subconscious if he does that. I don't like his music. Sorry if people listening are a fan, but I do not like his music.
wow, getting
Sorry.
cancelled by Z crowd is crazy.
Ah, if I'm gonna get cancelled, I spent like half of the last season bad mouthing monarchists and like royalists, so I'm gonna be cancelled for much worse things than Z Buzzy.
Yeah, and like the Iranian people really love that like monarchy shit. So
Yeah.
you
Any
gotta be careful.
monarchists in Italy while we're at it?
Everyone, like everyone I
Everyone.
meet, everyone you meet is
Jeez.
like is on a spectrum of they're either monarchists or they are low key supporters of the regime, but they don't say it out loud.
Uh, well, I mean that's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, uh, Oh, by the way, congratulations on your graduation. I saw you recently got graduated.
Thank you very much. Yeah, um, like the beginning of December. It's
Yeah.
good to like be done with studying.
Oh, I get that. I got fired from uni, by the way.
Yeah, you told me. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that.
No, it's okay. I went to uni because I didn't want to get conscripted, and I guess they got tired of me not doing my thesis.
And um, how do you feel about that now?
Well, I'm not happy about it, but at the same time, I'm not as sad about it as I should be. By the way, my thesis subject, which I had started researching and all of that, I just couldn't write it, is actually to do with Italian cinema. It was about spaghetti westerns.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I fucking love them. I think I've told you all of this before. I love
Yeah, I
spaghetti
know. I know
westerns.
you're a big fan of the spaghetti western films.
Yeah. So what I'm sorry if I'm gonna ask this is come from my ignorance. What did you need to do a thesis for your graduation?
Yeah, I had to do a thesis.
What was it about?
The thesis was about, I don't know, it was about using LLMs, which is like,
Oh yeah.
mm, ChatGPT and like all of this
Mm,
stuff are gonna be LLMs. Um, to basically translate the, we had a music archive at our university, and you have
okay.
lots of like older devices with music code on them, but they're not really, they're kind of lost in time because you
Mm,
lost a lot of the tech, you lost a lot of the computer language is outdated.
mm-hmm.
So it was basically a project to use these LLMs to restore that like music archive and make
Good.
sure that you're
Mm,
restoring as much of it as you can and as honestly as you can. Because it's like if you do it to give it to actual people to do it, it's gonna take like a long while.
mm.
It's kind of not doable, but with them, it was like one of the good uses of LLMs that you can, you know,
Yeah. Yes,
do
I
it on
do
a
agree
large
with that.
scale, like fast.
Like literally, while I was an hour ago, I was watching a YouTube video by this YouTuber called Jazza. I don't know if you've seen his videos or not.
No, I don't think so.
He's an artist. He makes like art and all of that. And he made a video about AI, and he was talking about the good uses. And he mostly mentioned medicine,
Mhm.
and that's one of the things because I am very vehemently anti generative AI in art,
Mhm.
like very much.
Yeah. Same.
Yes. So yeah, but that's actually one of the good uses of it that I can think of was restoration and archiving because those
Yeah,
are the
yeah.
two things that yeah, it's mostly tedious tasks that large language models are basically designed to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like going to an archive is gonna be much easier. For example, like some of the algorithms they have developed at like Netflix and stuff is like okay, an editor wants to like edit a trailer of
Mm.
something, and they're like, okay, in the archive of Netflix, um, what are the shots that, for example, a character is jumping out of a window and like looking back?
Mm.
Because they want to make an edit, they want to, just
Yeah.
splice these together. So it's good to have that, like, have an editor, but like the editor, instead of just going through every movie, basically, which is
Yeah.
gonna take
Yeah.
an age, they can just use it and be like, okay, these are the scenes from all of our archives that kind of do this. Okay, these are good. Okay, I'm gonna edit them now. You still have the editor, like
Mm.
doing the edit. Like
Yeah.
he's the
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
that is creating the art, but like the AI is basically there as like something to manage his time, not waste his time, so he can
Yeah.
just focus on
Exactly.
the editing aspect of it.
Yeah. I mean, archival is the best use of the AI model. Sadly, it's not what it's been only used for, you know.
Yeah, people really
Yeah.
like that generative AI bullshit,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
fucking hell. I genuinely hate it. Like when I see it, and when I see people, sadly, I do have a couple of friends who defend it,
Oh, okay.
and
I've never seen
yeah.
people defend it.
Oh no, no, they are annoying. Like you have no idea how annoying they are.
Mm.
They are like, oh, people got mad at like uh, phone cameras when they came. Got mad at cameras when they came, and I'm like, yeah, but the thing about them was that they were actually tools that
Yeah,
helped, not tools to substitute.
yeah, exactly. It's like you can like experiment with a phone camera like easier. You can take
Yeah,
more shots and see if you have a better shot now. You can change the angle, like change the zoom.
yeah,
Like you can do these with like digital cameras and like mobile phones and stuff, which is gonna help you like experiment more
yeah,
and like, get better at photography basically at a lower cost instead of having to buy film like how
yeah.
do you call it, with
Film
analog
camera,
cameras.
yeah, analog
Yeah, yeah,
camera.
yeah, with the analog cameras. So like that's a tool that makes it easier for you.
Yeah,
If it's anything, if it's used like that, it's a good thing. But like,
they're
I don't
trying
know.
to substitute it. That's the problem. Like
Yeah.
I, I was watching a documentary. I think I watched it this year. I have to check my like letterboxd and all of that. It was about Christopher Lee. It was called The Many Deaths of Christopher Lee, I think. Let
Okay.
me double
I should
check.
watch that.
Uh, I mean, it's good, but it's not really good. The life and
Mm-hmm.
deaths of Christopher Lee, like death with an S, because
Okay.
Christopher Lee died a lot and all of
He
that.
dies so many times. Yeah.
Yeah. But in the middle of it, like the documentary isn't bad. It has a bunch of interviews with people in Christopher Lee's life, which like his son-in-law and all of that. And those are good things. There are some narrations by Peter Serafinovitz. I think you know him, the tall British guy that does impressions. And
Probably.
yeah, but in the middle of it, there was AI generated videos.
Ah.
Yeah, of like,
Okay.
and what were they? They were like a plane landing or some shots of people walking, but in old times. And they were like, these are the two things that stock footages are literally made for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But probably it was easier for them to use it and not having to pay
I
for
mean,
stock footage. I don't know.
yeah, that's the more charitable thing to think is that, oh, they didn't want to pay for that, so they got a cheaper alternative. But there is a cynical view of me that's like, okay, they didn't care to sit down and actually try to find something. So they
Hmm.
had a AI regurgitate something out.
Right. They
Yeah.
absolutely didn't have to do that, but like
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
conscious choice and it's very weird. Like
Exactly.
because the main like one of there are two like arguments about the generative AI stuff. One segue people usually go to is that it looks like shit. And like
Yeah.
most of the case, it does look like shit, but that's just now. Like with the Google Nano Banana thing coming out, the images it put out is like crazy detailed. So
Yeah.
you can make good pictures with it, but like I think the real focus should be that it's like it steals from like other sources, it steals from other artists,
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
not doing anything creative with it. I don't think it matters if the end product is good or not, That's not a good
Yeah.
segue to go to, I think, in arguments. Because it is
Yeah.
gonna look like amazing, like in a few years. Maybe less, like maybe in a year it would look insane, but
Yeah.
you know.
No, no, I agree. The thing is that the people who call it AI art, and I hate that. I hate the term
Yeah.
AI art. is that yeah, it shouldn't be about how it looks. It's gonna look better. It definitely gonna look better. It
Yeah,
already looks better than it did a year ago.
yeah,
But that doesn't matter.
yeah, exactly.
It's it's art is about choices and experiences, and AI, by its own admission, cannot experience.
Yeah,
It's all about what we block out, what we decide to put in.
yeah.
Yeah, sadly. So, by the way, how was Don't Wake Up Dead Man?
It was really good. Probably my favorite of the three. I
Oh,
don't know if you
really?
like the trilogy. I really like them.
I do like them. I like Glass Onion. I think, uh, at least I remember Glass Onion more than I remember the first one. But I think the first
Right.
one had a better story than Glass Onion.
I kind of agree with you. Like the first one is more of a classic whodunit. You know,
Yeah.
it's less predictable. I would say the Glass Onion is kind of like you kind of know who the asshole in the room is. Like
Yeah, exactly.
when you enter. But with Knives Out, it does like everyone kind of has a thing, has a motive. Like you're like, okay,
Uh, I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch. I have promised myself. I do have a short watch list that until I'm not done with them, I am not allowing myself to watch any more movies from 2025.
okay.
One of them is Sinners. I still haven't watched that.
Oh, okay. You're probably gonna like really like that one.
Yeah, I know. I do like vampires, and I know it has vampires.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would
Uh,
actually say in terms of the story, it kind of I don't know, like left a bit to be desired. You know, in terms of the
hmm.
script and like the structure of it. I kind of expected a bit more, but the direction like is so good that it
Hmm.
kind of like moves past that kind of
I mean,
feeling. It
it's
kind of
Ryan.
reminded me. It kind of reminded me of what is that Rodriguez movie From Dusk Till Dawn. It kind of, in
Okay,
terms
okay.
of the story, kind of reminded me of that.
I mean, that's I in my head I knew that because apparently it doesn't start as a horror movie, but then goes on to be a
That's
horror
exactly
movie.
why. Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah,
why I say it. Yeah.
yeah, I get that. The rest of the 2025 movies I thankfully have watched. The ones I were most excited for. I watched Superman, which I did
Okay.
like.
Mhm.
I watched Frankenstein,
Mhm.
which I liked. I watched The Phoenician Scheme, which I liked.
That was also really
So
good.
yeah, Frankenstein. I saw like as I was writing my review on Letterboxd, I saw you also liked it very much.
Yeah, I
Uh,
loved it.
yeah, good movie. I do have a few issues with it though, like a few
Mhm.
major issues. One of them, I and it okay. We were speaking of like AI and all of that. Another big news was Netflix buying Paramount.
Buying Warner Brothers.
Oh, Warner Brothers. Sorry, well,
Yeah.
Paramount was yeah. Oh my
Also
god.
wanting to buy it. Yeah.
Yeah, also one thing point. I mean, I see its inevitability that one day it may buy
Yeah.
that.
It's gonna
But
buy Paramount as well.
yeah, but Netflix had that. Remember that article that came out that Netflix was actually encouraging people to dumb down their movies.
Yeah.
Part of me sees that in Frankenstein because there is a line that somebody literally tells to Victor Frankenstein, "You were the monster."
Yeah, but I don't see I don't see Guillermo del Toro. I don't see Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein as like a Netflix movie. Same way I don't see The Irishman as like a Netflix movie.
I
Same way I
compl-
don't see Wake Up Dead Man as a Netflix movie. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
I do know what you're saying, but that's the thing that kind of scared me is that okay, these are directors with their own style, with their own thoughts. What if even they cannot escape this? What if
I
someone
see. I see what you mean.
Yeah, because okay, there is another line also. I didn't like that the creature called Victor father and Victor called him son, because I thought the allegory was really already there. We didn't need it fleshed out.
Yeah, yeah, but it's a bit like I don't know. It's a bit sappy and on the nose, and I kind of enjoyed that as well. But I get what
I
you mean.
get
Like if
that.
you want
Yeah,
it to be more interpretive, I understand that.
the scene where again, mind spoilers for people who haven't seen Frankenstein, but the scene where he's beating the creature and like
Right,
asking him to do better, like when he's just been made. I thought that showed what a bad father Victor actually is
right,
incredibly well, without ever pointing it out.
right.
Yeah,
I agree with you, but I think that's not Netflix's
I hope
influence
not.
on it. I think it's just how Guillermo del Toro makes movies. You know, his films are kind of sappy, kind of like I don't know, like honest in a how can I say in a bit of a not that subtle. I think like his films kind of
Yeah,
spell
I
things
get
out
that.
for
I
you.
get
That's why
that.
they're kind of really popular too. I think because he makes weird topic films. Like he makes
Yeah.
Shape of Water, which is like a love of a creature and like a kind of a middle-aged woman, which is like
Oh, I love that
not
movie.
yeah, it's like not your typical kind of story, but
Yeah.
he makes it in a way that like a lot of people would connect with that story and like with that weirdness and like it's gonna win an Oscar like for the best picture. I think that's
Yeah.
kind of his thing. Like he makes these weird like topics, weird stories, and makes them accessible in an interesting way that
I mean,
people haven't.
I don't
Good.
disagree, but the thing is that I haven't seen anything this explicit in his other movies. That's what kind
Mm,
of frightens me. In
mm,
dialogue, I know he is not subtle, but a dialogue saying the subtext. That's
mm.
yeah. That's I actually completely unrelated. I didn't even know they were connected. After watching Frankenstein, I finally watched Poor Things, which had a Frankenstein esque doctor in it.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't watched it, but I've seen. Is it Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, yeah.
Willem
Willem
Dafoe.
Dafoe
Willem
is a
Dafoe. Yeah, Willem Dafoe.
it's Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, it's an old How I Met Your Mother joke.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you have you seen that show.
I've seen it, but I kind of remember it, but not really like a
Oh,
joke about it.
there's this episode where a marshal tells it to Peter Bogdanovich, of all people,
Okay.
that yeah, that Willem Dafoe sounds like a parrot and a frog talking to each other. Willem
Willem
Dafoe,
Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
That was funny.
Yeah, I love the man. I really loved. He was in a lot of movies in this
Yeah,
past decade.
he has been really active.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. I love that he is. He was
Yeah,
in
for sure.
Aquaman and then in Nosferatu.
Like, yeah, he has a great run, but I think he also makes some good money in there. Like, he's gonna be like, okay,
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
say your like shitty lines in Aquaman too, like if you
yeah.
pay me enough.
Oh, of
But I'm
course. I
also
mean,
gonna like
I
cook
don't.
in Nosferatu.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. He was.
Me
I don't
neither.
know if you've seen. Have you seen Boondock Saints?
Yeah, no, but I really want to watch that. It's like,
Okay, first of all, just going in, a bit of a warning. Uh, Dude Bros really love that movie for all the wrong reasons.
mm,
So just
mm.
have that in your mind.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, he is so good in it. And I'm like, okay, he was in Boondock Saints. Aquaman isn't really a career low.
Mm-hmm.
Boondock Saints is not a bad movie. I fucking love that. I think one of my first videos in my like YouTube quote unquote career was about Boondock Saints.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
I
So,
should watch it.
oh yeah, you should. I mean, it's really more fun if you have like friends over and you can all laugh at it. But
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah. So usually at this point we do a few. I do five random questions. I have a random question generator in front of me, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna click for a question, and we both gonna answer it. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Great. So, do you have any nicknames?
Um, I've been called like Ash online, but I think
Mm.
that's it. Not really. I don't know. Not that much nicknames. What about you?
I mean, I have my username everywhere, ahamsa88,
Mhm. Mhm.
but I don't have a nickname. I don't think I have. There are like whenever I'm talking to people online and I know because my name is Ali and Ali is a girl's name in English. It's short for Allison.
Right.
Whenever I
Mhm.
want to kind of stop the confusion when I'm talking to people, especially, I'm sorry, this is a stereotype, but Americans, I tell
Mhm.
them I'm Alex.
Yeah, it's like a famous kind of like nickname for Ali.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So the second question, what's
Mhm.
your favorite candy?
My favorite candy. I don't know. Not really a candy person. Is
Really?
lollipop considered a candy?
Yeah, yeah. Any particular flavors or?
Strawberry. But
Ah,
I'm not really big on the candies. Yeah.
okay. I love sour candies. Like I really
Hmm.
love them.
Okay.
Yeah, those I don't know what like atomic they call like atomic something, and they're
Okay.
super sours. Yeah, those are fucking great. I fucking love them. I have a sweet tooth in general, but
I
those,
see.
yeah. Favorite city?
Oh wow. Favorite city I've been to or favorite city I wanna go to?
Well, let's do both. Favorite city you've been to, favorite city you want to go to.
Favorite city I've been to. I was in Belgium like a while ago, and
Mm.
Brussels was like kind of amazing. I didn't see enough of it because I was just there for a day,
Ah,
but it could be that in like in the cities I've been to. Um,
okay.
Bruges was also good.
Ah, great,
Trieste is really dreamy in Italy. I love that.
great.
And yeah, but in the cities that I want to like dream cities that I haven't been to is probably New York.
Ah, great,
Yeah.
great. I haven't had as much travels outside of Iran.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Frankfurt. I was there for a day. I really liked it.
Nice. I've heard
Yeah,
it's like really cool.
yeah, it was really cool. I went there, like 2025. I visited Europe for the first time in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Paris, Frankfurt, and then Munich.
Mm-hmm.
And Frankfurt was the best one out of the three that I actually managed to see. I hated
Mm-hmm.
Paris. Like
Oh,
I
really?
don't like the French in general, but I didn't like Paris.
I've never been to France, but I'd like
Uh,
to. I like to visit. Why didn't you like it? Was it like
okay,
I've
first
heard
of all,
it's really dirty.
yeah, yeah, there is a stereotype that Paris smells like piss.
Yeah,
That
and it's true.
stereotype, yeah, it is based on reality. It
Okay.
genuinely smells like piss. It is
Okay.
very dirty, and in general, it's dirty, but the people are really smug about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so, yeah, I didn't really like that. I did
Okay.
have something great
Fair.
there, though. I had a French roasted chicken,
Mm-hmm.
and that was great. That was really good.
That's cool.
Too much onion, but aside of that, it was really good.
It was good.
Yeah. But the city I really do want to visit one day is Prague. I genuinely want to see that.
Mm.
It looks like a amazing, like the kind of city I like. All
Yeah.
stony structures and all of that.
Mm. Okay.
So the fourth question is, what's the best piece of advice you ever received?
Best piece of advice I ever received. Wow. I wasn't expecting like um challenging questions like that.
Well, it is a random generator, so you know, it is its job to surprise us.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, I don't know. Do you want to go first? I don't have anything in my head right now.
Well, I mean, the best piece of advice I've ever received was from my old, like, writing teacher, Sean
Mhm.
Meherastin. He once told me that, you can make really bad things that people love, or you can make the best thing you love, and the best thing you love will always be better in the end. And so yeah,
That's a really good advice.
that's basically what I've done. I'm like, okay, yeah, even though I've been shunned for it, I've been ridiculed for it, I still kind of like to do the shit I like.
Yeah, that's really good advice, especially for
Yeah,
like creative stuff.
yeah.
I think I I should pass on this. I like nothing comes to my mind in terms of I
Really?
should say like someone
Hmm.
said the best advice. Yeah, like because sometimes people do advise you stuff and I don't know that like you live it and you do it and you're like that wasn't the best course of
Y-
action that I listened to that
Yeah,
person.
yeah, I get
I
that.
don't know.
I mean, it can't be even minute stuff like diet or something. If
Okay. People telling me not to not to I don't know drink as much sugary drinks maybe that was a
ah
but I'm just switching to zero sugar stuff so
great. Okay,
I don't know.
answer me this because I think a lot of people make fun of me when I say this, but I genuinely believe it. I think Coke Zero tastes better than regular Coke.
No, I agree with you. Like, you know, I think it kind of depends. Like, they both do taste really good, but they're kind of different. Like, they're obviously close, but like, still different. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go for a classic Coca-Cola, like just
I
sugar and stuff. But
Yeah, I
most of
get
the
that.
times I go for the zero sugar thing.
The thing is that, and again, you are welcome to mock me for it. A lot of people do. I don't really like drinking regular Coke right now. Like when I drink it nowadays, I'm like, oh my god, this is too sweet. This is making me feel
Ah,
bad.
okay.
Yeah.
That some of it might be the guilt, like you're like, okay, oh wow, this has this much sugar in it, like, and
Yeah, probably.
I
I mean,
mostly go for it as like a thing to have some variety, I'm like, okay, because on a day-to-day basis, I'm usually having the zero Coke one, so
mm,
I'm saying, okay, let's change it up. Like, I need the full like
the full
sugar
strength
experience.
Coke.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, do you
I get
like
that.
Pepsi or Coke more?
Okay, this is another thing that I'm gonna say. I do not taste the difference.
Okay. So it's interesting that you taste the like it's feel the difference between zero and the regular Coke, but not
Yeah,
with
but I
Coke
not
and
between
Pepsi.
Coca Pepsi.
Okay.
Yep. I My palate is incredibly odd.
Mhm.
So, uh, the last one is, if could you have any superpower, what would it be and why?
If I
This
had a
has come up before.
superpower,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like a regular thing. Hmm.
yeah.
I it just has to be one superpower, right? Not a
Yeah.
superhero's set of
No, no,
powers.
no, 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 no. Just one
Okay,
superpower.
just one superpower. Super strength could be cool. Like, I don't
Really?
know, if someone is being mean and stuff, I can just like toss him like
Yeah.
into the sky. That would be nice. But also, I think like if you're talking like realistically, teleportation is
Oh,
uh,
yeah. That's a good
really
one.
useful. Like if I can just like visit my family like that, you know, that'd be
Yeah, I
nice.
get that. I get that.
You can teleport to a lot of powerful people's office and assassinate them. you know.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the plot of X2. Like at the beginning,
Yeah. At the beginning,
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler in the White House. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, for me, it's mind reading because I
Wondering is
spend a
also
lot
fun.
of, yeah, I spend a lot of time thinking about how people perceive me or what people think about me. I do have a lot of self-worth issues, and I want something that if like, okay, does this person hate me? Ah, they don't. Okay, now I can cool it and don't feel as guilty when I'm talking to them.
I understand, but like at the same time, I think it's that one is more of a curse. Like, because
Yeah.
every person you talk to, it could be a random person on the street, and they might think, oh, why does this person look like that? And that can like fuck
Oh,
up with our ego, like, and like our self
yeah,
perception.
I get that.
Like every person you see is gonna have a crazy different opinion about us, but just hearing
I
that like constantly would be kind of like
I
overwhelming,
mean, to be honest, if I have this power, I want it to be like I can turn it off and on. Like
Yeah,
I
switch it
can,
on and off. Yeah.
yeah. But otherwise, yeah, it's gonna be incredibly bad. It reminds me of the awful, awful, awful movie with Mel Gibson, What Women Want.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that movie is fucking awful. Mel Gibson is fucking awful. Like he has made some good movies,
Fucking
but I
awful.
hate him as a
Yeah.
person. Yeah. So yeah, these were the five questions.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
Same.
yeah, so speaking of like speaking
Those
of
were
movies.
some good
Oh
questions.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's
I just wanted to specify something.
oh
Also,
yeah. Go
having
ahead.
Kilgrave's powers would be cool. Kilgrave from it was the villain in Jessica Jones season 1.
Ah,
His
the David
David
Tennant.
Tennant. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, haha.
His superpower
Yeah, I
was,
remember
was
that.
like telling people to do something and they were gonna do it, like
Oh yeah,
regardless of how fucked up it was.
yeah. I mean that's more of a villain's power. So,
Yeah, 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 it is. But like to use it on like bad people,
yeah, I
to
get that.
yeah.
You can whisper in Musk's ear, just stop. Just whatever
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing, just stop. Don't
Just
do.
sit in a corner, donate all your money like to
Yeah,
different charities.
exactly. Jesus. But yeah, so oh by the way, David Tennant, do you still I don't remember I again sorry if I'm misremembering. Did you like Doctor Who?
I do like Doctor Who. I'm not really in love with it, but
Good. I think
I
we did talk about it, but I don't remember very well. Sorry.
no, like I have watched the Ninth Doctor, the 10th Doctor,
Okay.
but I haven't finished the 11th Doctor seasons.
The
I
Matt
used to watch
Smith?
them. Yeah, yeah. Matt Smith is unfinished for me, unfortunately.
To be
I
honest, my
wanted
favorite
to.
Doctor comes after him.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard that 12 was like. I've seen clips of him, and
Yeah,
he
Capaldi.
looks very cool. Yeah, I wanted to get to the Capaldi run, but just haven't. Didn't happen. I was
Yeah, I
watching them
get
with
that.
my family, so with a
Oh,
show that long, it's kind of hard to like schedule it, in a way that
yeah,
you're watching the episode because it has like 20 episodes. But like
I
shorter stuff
mean,
is kind of easier to manage.
yeah, I get that, but they have shortened the season to sadly in the other direction. I
Mm-hmm.
The 14th Doctor, Shutigatwa, no, the 15th Doctor, Shutigatwa, um, didn't
Okay.
really get any time to do anything. Like he was replaced
So who's
after
the
two
sorry?
seasons.
Who's the 14th Doctor? That
It's
13th Doctor
it's
Doctor is
yeah, the 13th is Jodie Whittaker, 14th
yeah.
is David Tennant again.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I heard like um he comes back for a like, a little bit.
Yeah, for 3 episodes, and I mean, to be honest, it's becoming a little bit of a like Russell T Davies is definitely better than Chris Chibnall. Like the 13th
Mm-hmm.
Doctor's run was excruciatingly bad. Like it's the
Right.
first time I didn't watch the show. Like I dropped it. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch it. And when Chibnall was out, went back to watch it again. Um, but yeah, Russell T Davies is okay. I don't want to say it like this. It's a little bit prophetic of him. It feels like he is doing like, oh, remember when I did this? Remember when
Mm-hmm.
I made this?
Yeah, he made more of a fan servicey kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And like Shruti Gatwa got regenerated into Billy Piper, which was Rose in ninth and 10th Doctor's era. And I mean, it might be good, but right now I'm like, I am not hopeful.
Yeah, I saw that clip. I kept watching it because it was like so weird seeing
Yeah,
Billy
it
Piper
is.
again. So
It is
I don't
so
know.
weird.
You're obviously the expert at Doctor Who.
I'm
I was just
I'm not
watching it
an
for like
expert.
what the fuck.
I'm not that big of an expert. I'm more of a Trekkie, to be honest.
So you like Star Trek more?
I do like Star Trek more.
With Star Trek, I watched I think a season of the original show, the '60s show,
Ah, okay.
and I really liked it. Again, I was watching that with my sister, so
I mean, to be honest, Star Trek the original, which is, to be honest, my favorite crew. I like Spock and Sulu and Uhura. I'm not a big fan of Kirk. I don't really like James T. Kirk, nor William Shatner's interpretation of him, but I do like the TOS very much. Everybody who likes Star Trek obviously loves TNG, The Next Generation with Patrick Stewart, and for me, it's just I love the uh, orderly fashion that Star Trek is a lot more than the chaos of Doctor Who.
right. That's a interesting way to put it. Yeah, because it's like with Who, it's kind of just him and a sidekick or two
Yeah,
or three maybe. Um,
but yeah, I mean,
uh,
I do still love Doctor Who a lot. The fact that I got so angry when they screwed Shruti Gatwa should say that.
mhm.
But yeah, it's just uh, there's something about Star Trek, and Star Trek is in a bad place right now. So
uh,
it's just
okay.
yeah. Uh, and I don't like Star Wars at all. I know it's unrelated, but
Okay, that's a bit unexpected.
yeah. I don't know why I said that. It's just whenever people talk about Star Trek, uh, Star Wars ultimately comes up, and I get why,
Right.
but I don't
Because
really
it's
like
like the
it.
similarity in name, right? They're both like
Yeah,
take
exactly,
place in space. Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, I don't like
So
Star.
why don't you like it that much?
Um, to be honest, there are things in it I like. The reason I don't like the
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars canon at all, it's I find it constantly looping itself. Like, okay, for every one of these media properties, they have a flagship that basically
Mm.
is the main thing that they are known for. For Doctor Who, it's the TV show. For Star Trek, it's again the TV shows. And for Star Wars, it's the movies.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of like complementary media that are actually good. For Doctor Who, the Big Finish audio dramas are really good. For Star Trek, the movies are really good. There are a bunch of comics that are really good. There are a bunch of novels that are really good. For Star Wars, there is a bunch of comics, games, and TV shows that are really good. But the movies themselves are constantly looping. Like the fact that the whole universe seemed to revolve around the Skywalker family. I don't like that.
Right. But like, what about the original trilogy? You know, just the first three movies.
The first three movies I do like quite a lot. I love Empire Strikes Back the best. After that, my favorite one is Last Jedi. So,
Oh, okay.
uh,
So you like the Ryan Johnson one?
yeah, I do. I think it
Okay.
did try to do something interesting with the characters, but sadly, uh, the exec panics and they gave it
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
albums.
I think Ryan Johnson's attempt was admirable, but I don't think he was that successful in doing something new with it. I like that he wanted to do something new with it, but like my gripe with the Last Jedi is like they wanted to do something like new. They laid the groundwork for something that resembles a scene in the classic trilogy,
Yeah.
but the outcome is basically just nothing happens this time. Like they
Mm,
keep like going
I
to
get
go
what you
like
mean.
in a new direction, but like at the end it's like, oh well, that thing you expected is not gonna happen, and instead like nothing is gonna happen. So basically, it
I
becomes a
get what you
stalemate
mean. Yeah, I get
because
what you mean.
if you want to do something like new, I think it needed a whole different structure, like a plot structure. Don't
To
try
be
to
honest,
do The Empire Strikes Back and then change every outcome of the same like structure, you know?
yeah, I get what you mean, and I do agree with that, especially with how it started and ended the trilogy. The Last Jedi is very mismatched there. I
Yeah.
think they needed to. I mean, I don't like J.J. Abrams at all. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like his Star Trek movies either.
I was gonna ask
Uh,
you that. What about the
yeah.
Kelvin universe? Do you
Oh
like that as
fuck!
well?
I hate the Kelvin universe.
Okay.
It
I
is.
really like those movies to be honest with you, especially
I,
the first one and the third one. The third one is my favorite.
Star Trek Beyond out of those three is the best one.
Yeah.
The problem is with the Kelvin universe, it's actually a problem of J.J. Abrams' weaponized nostalgia baiting.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the Kelvin universe is coexisting with the original universe,
Mm-hmm.
and the old Spark is not a good addition there. The fact that in the original universe, the Romulus is gone,
Yeah.
and then in the Kelvin universe, there is an old Spark that literally gives cheat sheets to the original characters.
Yeah.
I mean, Into Darkness is the worst one in that. The fact that they made a character named Khan Noonien Singh, the whitest person you can ever find.
Yeah. And like he says his name like my
I
name
am
is Khan.
Khan. Yeah. And like, okay, what part of that character do you think resembles a Khan?
Yeah. But it's Benedict Cumberbatch, you get your British villain, like
Yeah, but
him and his like 72 members. He was like
oh my
Imam
god.
Hussein it, like
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. God, I mean, the Peter Weller is also there, and Peter Weller is a better villain in that movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
wa
He's kind of the main villain, I would say, in a way. You know.
Yeah, Khan is a tool, which also is not a
Yeah.
good way of doing it with Khan. Like the thing about Khan Noonien Singh that I love in the Wrath of Khan is the best Star Trek movie in my opinion.
Okay.
Um, the thing that makes him incredibly intimidating is how obsessed he is and how smart he
Mm.
is.
Mm.
And to bring him to be like a lackey for the other guy is not a good way of approaching this character.
Yeah, I agree.
And they wanted a name recognition. There is that. They just wanted to call him Khan because Khan is a very famous character in Star Trek. Even though when Wrath of Khan was being made, I doubt anyone remembered A Space Seed, which is the original episode Khan was on.
Okay. I've never watched them, but I would love to.
It's pretty good if you have the like time. And the good thing about old television, especially 50s, 60s television, they were made with the idea of being put on TV, and so you can like do something else while you're watching them.
Okay, so they were like Netflixing it.
Not net, kind of. They kind of realized that for a lot of people, because TV was like at a certain time,
Yeah.
they were like they constantly repeat information. They don't do any like major scenes unannounced. Like if something big is going to happen, you're gonna know it's going to happen because of the music and the camera and all of that. They're all leading
Mm.
to that moment. So you can like I don't know, make a sculpture while watching the TV, cook food
Right.
while watching
Okay.
the TV. Speaking of food, though, one of the things I'm genuinely jealous of you for is you get to eat all of the Italian food you want.
Uh, yeah, but I don't know. It is good. Like, don't get me wrong. And I'm glad that like the country that I went to is Italy, like in Europe, because in terms of food, I really like their food. But it kind of becomes a normal thing. Like after a while, you're like, okay, because like for every year, basically in these past years, I had at least one meal of a pasta. Like I've had one version of a pasta, like either at lunch or dinner, because it's like so accessible and kind of cheap.
Yeah,
So and it loses the I don't know
novelty.
novelty. You know, you're like okay, like a pizza and a pasta there, and like a pasta there and a pasta there and a pizza here. You're like okay,
Yeah, but there's so much cheese there.
yeah, yeah, and I love their cheese.
Yeah. I am sorry again. I know it gets normal after a while, but right now I am very jealous.
No,
I
it's
actually,
that's
I was gonna,
understandable.
yeah, I have another friend who is in Italy, a friend from uni, and I thought that
Mhm.
when I went to Europe this year, I went to France and Germany. I went to mostly meet my friends. I met a mutual friend, by the way. I met Vanda in Paris.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
yeah, yeah. And I thought that again, if I come, I can visit the eastern side of Europe. I have friends in Netherlands, and again, you and my other friend in Italy. I thought I could visit you guys. But yeah, the Italy thing is mostly I want to eat lots of cheese.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I remember from your stories, you met Panda.
yeah,
She seems very cool, and
yeah, yeah. She is.
I never had that much like interaction. We just like talk online.
Oh,
But yeah, I see like she goes to this different film festivals and stuff. Like meets all these cool people. I'm like so jealous. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah,
How do you
yeah.
do this?
Yeah, I told her that too. I told her like I'm really jealous of you as well.
Yeah, yeah.
She
I
works
think
in
that's.
distribution, I think. That's why.
Oh,
Movie
okay,
distribution. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, movie making is a
That's a good like venue to have.
yeah, exactly. I mean, movie making in general is a odd thing. Like I told you I made my movie couple of years ago. It's still not done yet. Um, but yeah, have you tried to make a movie in Italy?
Unfortunately, not yet. I don't think I've had the. I don't think I've had the courage, like, to, like, take the camera, go out and shoot something. But recently, I did a ad, kind of an ad campaign thing for a brand here,
Oh,
which kind of gave me some courage. I was like, okay, I can take the camera out, like, work with people, and like the results look good. I feel confident now in my
great.
ability, like, to work with people and camera and like give instructions. That was you know kind
You
of eye
didn't.
opening to be like,
Yeah.
okay, I can do this if I want to. Like, no one's gonna bat an eye if you walk with a camera and, like, in the street and try to shoot stuff. So it felt good in that way.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, can you share it with me? I haven't seen it. I don't think you share it on your Instagram or all of that.
Yeah, the footage basically is not mine because
Oh, okay, okay.
it yeah, I was just paid to shoot the thing, but I can definitely send you some of the clips. I think
Oh,
I saw one edit of the things we shot, but um, I haven't seen the pictures yet myself. I don't know if they were published or not, because I went
okay.
on a holiday to Belgium, so
Yeah, I
it's
get
just good
that.
that I got paid.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, I mean, making movies is in general is a madness. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, you have to be a little bit mad to try to make it, especially with how, like, again, bringing back to AI and all of that, how that is getting into the business. And
Mhm.
like, I I still love watching human made things.
Yeah. All of
Yeah,
us.
yeah. I actually wrote a treatment this week for a movie.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I haven't. It's just a bare idea, but I got it after watching a movie from one of my friends who had made a movie actually in Brussels. He lives in
Oh, that's
Brussels.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, he made a movie there, and it was. I'm not gonna say it was perfect because it was not perfect at all. I don't know
Mhm.
if you saw the review. I logged it in Letterboxd. It was called The Divinity of a City.
Mm, let me search your profile.
No, it's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking. Sorry.
Okay.
Uh, um, it's not the perfect movie. There is a lot of technical problems in it, but the fact that he had made it with
Mhm.
relatively non-actors, and it was his first English script and all of that, it really motivated me. Like, it inspired me. I was like, okay, I'm getting too stuck in the technical aspects. I'm getting too stuck,
Right.
like, oh, the movie needs to look perfect, and in the strive for that perfection, I don't actually make anything.
Mhm. I I understand that. It's like a big. I don't know. You, as you said, it's like in an attempt to reach that perfection, you just never take a step, which is kind
Yeah,
of, you know. It's like you have to make stuff that are imperfect to have made stuff.
exactly. Exactly. You're very right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's good. So, do you have any ideas for a movie, either a short movie or a long movie? Is there anything you want to
Uh,
make?
I have ideas, but my problem is always, I have to keep in mind what are the limitations I have because I don't have good microphones. I basically have
Mm,
no microphones. I don't have any lighting equipment.
mm.
Uh, you know, so I don't even have a tripod like in Italy with me. So I basically have just the camera. It's um, it's that it's like my limitations
Mm.
kind of block my creativity because I want to keep like keep writing a script, but every time I'm like, okay, but I don't have access to this location, or how the fuck I'm gonna record the dialogue? Is it just gonna be voiceover? Like, is it just gonna be, it's a matter of not knowing this, like the the things I have, like what to do with
Mm.
them, how to work with their limitations. I don't know, because I
I mean,
think like you're gonna need some equipment, I think, to make a movie,
yeah,
like.
yeah. That's the thing about movies. Like, unlike other forms of art, it has a very steep barrier of entry.
Yeah.
Like a painter, you just need
Unfortunately, that is
paper
true.
and
Yeah,
a drawing thing.
yeah.
I mean, there is something that I've seen in situations similar has helped me, and it might help you, is that you just write without thinking about all of the limitations.
Sorry, your voice is breaking
Oh,
up.
oh, is it right now?
I hear you now.
Okay, okay. So there is something that has helped me in situations similar that might help you is that you just write without caring about the limitations first, and then you
Hmm.
see what the limitation you apply the limitations afterwards, because otherwise that can be crippling if you are constantly censoring yourself to fit within a not defined guideline of like
Yeah,
technical limitations.
yeah. I should do that. I should probably do that. Just come up with a. Do you always do a treatment first and then a script, or just start with a script? How do you do it?
Uh, Depends, to be honest. Sometimes I just start with a script, but usually I write a treatment because a treatment I can share with people, get some early feedbacks, and refine it better, then get into the script.
Right. Okay. They just like I understand what you mean. Figure
Mhm.
out the kicks and stuff in the treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you sent me a script for a TV show, the first episode of a TV show.
Yeah. That was one of my stuff.
Yeah, it was actually good. Like, I do remember I liked a lot of it. Uh,
Thank you.
no, I'm serious. Like, I'm not. And I wondered like if you ever like continued that or not.
No, I didn't continue that. I have developed the idea in my the head mostly, but you know,
Yeah, I get that.
just in that stage. I think it might be possible to um make it into a book maybe. Um,
Mm.
because I think I have enough material of the story in my head at this point to get it to a novel stage. But I got another novel that I have
Ah,
written. I basically did a first draft of it, more or less, and I have started a second draft. But the second draft is getting. It had like so many more new stuff I introduced in it
oh,
that basically stopped now. I have lots of unfinished things, which is like the worst thing to do, I think, as a
yeah.
writer, because you can't
You,
present any of them to people.
yeah, you should see my documents folder. It's like
Yeah,
half
but you
finished
do
script.
finish a lot of stuff. You do finish a lot of stuff, you know.
There is for like every finished project that I have like 20 unfinished ones.
Yeah. But you finished more stuff. Like in the past year, I think I just did two short stories, which is like I definitely could have done a lot more.
To
Yeah.
be perfectly honest with you, this past year for me hasn't been very good because mostly because of the war. Like, I
Yeah,
had the worst 3 months of my life. The
yeah.
war happened. My friend's brother died, whom I known all of his life. He was 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
and I was friend with my friends for 20 years. So I was already friends with my friend when his brother was born. And then
Mm-hmm.
my dad got into surgery, which that was not fun.
Yeah.
So I actually haven't finished anything in 2025, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Aside of, I mean, in terms of writing, I've done other things. I've done a ton of crafts. I can show you some of them if you like.
Okay, yeah, for sure, do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's actually good that you keep writing and uh, working on the second draft of a novel because that's actually harder than it sounds. I know how hard it is.
Yeah, the novel thing is like that is the tough that is the tough like
Well,
thing. But it's becoming its own story again. Like I feel like it's good
mm,
that I have a first draft, but I'm changing so much of it that is like the first draft is just there as mostly a treatment now. Like it's
mm,
the thing that I look to and I'm like, okay, this is the part that this should happen. But like the because like I've changed, like I've added so many characters, I've added so many different, like it's like doing another novel at this point.
yeah, I get that. I get
Yeah.
that. I mean, that's just writing. That sadly is writing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Uh, so yeah, anything you want to talk about that we haven't talked about yet?
No, the that was really fun talking
Ah,
about
great.
different stuff. You know, talking
Well,
about creativity shit was inspiring.
yeah. Oh, funnily enough, okay. So I am reading off of my notebook, which I have the loose structure on.
Mm-hmm.
2 pages next to it is the notes I've taken for the. Remember, we were gonna do a James Bond podcast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The James Bond thing.
Yeah,
Did we
the
just
the other.
do Doctor No and a few others? I think, right?
No, no, we just did Doctor No and the original Casino Royale, the
Right,
1950s
right. The 50s one.
TV
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
yeah. What was the show it was on?
I think it was something like Clash or Clank. I do have it on my.
Yeah, it had an exclamation point at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me
that's
find
right.
it. Climax.
Climax. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember that. By the way, uh, just as a outgoing note, who's your favorite Bond?
Who's my favorite Bond?
Yeah.
I love all of them, obviously. Um, it right now it has to be either Sean Connery or Roger Moore, one of these two.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Bond movie out of like these two?
Like these two,
Yeah.
the Spy Who Loved Me, probably.
Ah. Is that the okay? I might be miss. Is that the one where he jumps off a cliff and the parachute of the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
English?
The
Yeah,
Union
that's
Jack
the Union
parachute.
Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that one I
beginning of
remember.
the. Yeah, because it was like, for me it's special because the first like Live and Let Die and The Man with the Golden Gun, the first two Roger Moore movies wasn't that good for me. Like I was kind of bored throughout them.
I get that.
Even though I was really excited for like the premise of The Man with the Golden Gun and it has Christopher Lee in it, so I was like, oh,
Yeah,
this is gonna be so good. But I was like, why is this like taking so long? Why is this about like the energy program? Like, what the fuck is this? I just wanted Bond versus an assassin that is played
yeah,
by Christopher Lee.
yep.
Um,
A man with three nipples. That
a man with
actually
three nipples.
doesn't make any sense in the story because it's not come up at all.
Yeah, that's like his physical disability that he has a third
Yeah,
nipple. They always have a physical disability.
yeah, exactly.
Um,
Uh,
um, but like
okay,
the Spy Who
okay, no,
Loved
go
Me
ahead.
was really cool because it was like I kind of gave up on the Roger Moore films, but I watched it and I was like, from that beginning, from that parachute, I was like, this is gonna
Yeah,
be. This seems like it's like it's doing something, you know. And I
I
really
get
enjoyed it.
that. Yeah, I get
The
that.
submarine sets and everything. I'm a sucker for submarines. I like the
Oh,
submarine in action films.
I get that. It's uh, I can't completely forgot the famous submarine movie.
The
Das Boot.
Hunt
Das
for
Boot.
the
No, no,
I
no.
haven't watched that one. Okay, I haven't watched that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good, by the way, if you want to watch it.
Yeah, it's like one of those films that I
Okay,
always want to get to.
I'm sorry. The thing is that I watch all of the Roger Moore movies kind of together. They kind of blended into each other. Is The Spy Who Loved Me the one with Jaws, the guy with the metal mouth?
Yes, that is exactly the one. Because they did it in 1977,
Ah,
and I
okay.
think 1976 Jaws had sort of a.
Yeah,
Now they had a henchman called Jaws, and the villain has a. Well, the James Bond like villains always had a shark pull thing. Like Largo also had it in
yeah,
the Sean Connery Thunderball film. But
yeah,
again, they brought back the sharks and the henchman called Jaws. You know,
yep.
couldn't be a coincidence, I think.
Oh, it's definitely not. And my
Yeah,
favorite one is, I think I've told you this before, it's Goldfinger. I love Goldfinger.
yeah, yeah. Goldfinger. Actually, Goldfinger really grew on me. I watched the Connery films
Mm.
this year. I rewatched them again from with a friend, and Goldfinger I think is my favorite Connery movie now, and it wasn't. Thunderball was my favorite Connery movie,
Ah,
and it's like
that's actually
completely
kind of good
reversed
too.
now. Yeah, but
You
like
do.
now I now I my favorite is Goldfinger and then Doctor No, and so it's like completely new order.
I get that. Thunderbolts.
You Only Live Twice is still my least favorite. Well, actually, Diamonds Are Forever is my least favorite Connery movie,
I
but You
mean,
Only Live
I
Twice is
get
also
that.
really fucking boring.
The thing you said about the man with the golden gun is the problem I had with Thunderbolts for the most part. The underwater
I agree.
scenes weren't really good,
Mm.
and there were a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah. Yeah, my problem with it is it's like Bond kind of stumbles throughout the whole film. Like by accident, he's at a resort that Spectre is doing a thing. Like why?
Yeah,
Like what the
yeah.
fuck? You know, why is James Bond taking his vacation like somewhere that is like Spectre is like I don't know doing like face surgeries on a NATO pilot? Like what? That's such a random coincidence. They could have just added a
Yeah.
scene that is like Bond finds out about this, and you know he just maybe he goes rogue. He goes there to like investigate the thing, but they just
Yeah.
never had that scene in there. You know,
Oh
like
yeah.
Casino Royale, where he goes to Bahamas, is like, you know, they it could have been a case like that, but they never mention it throughout the
Oh
movie, which
yeah.
is
They
kind of insane.
never do. It is incredibly. I mean, to be honest, a lot of James Bond, the earlier James Bond, is a bit goofy at points.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but there are too many coincidences sometimes. Even in Goldfinger, the
Yeah,
fact that Goldfinger is in the same hotel as James Bond is,
yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah. That happens.
stumbles on his poker
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
cheating thing.
cheating thing by the pool. That is
Yeah,
definitely a pool and not a set.
yep. But there is this. Goldfinger has my favorite line in it. It's mostly quoted a lot. It's no, Mr. Bond, I
Mr.
expect you to
Bond.
die.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to
Expect you to
die.
die. Yeah, such great delivery.
Yeah,
It's like it became the quintessential like torture scene. I feel like.
yeah. And the only thing I kind of don't like about Goldfinger is Odd Job, which I know is funny because Odd Job has become a meme in and of himself. but I don't really like Odd Job.
I I kind of like him. Like I'm not saying I hate him or I love him, but I think he functions well. It's funny that he has a hat that cuts stuff and
Cuts stone, literally
yeah,
cuts a
cuts stuff.
statue's head off.
Yeah, head off. Yeah, and like he crushes a golf ball, which apparently I was watching a behind the scenes documentary, and they
Oh,
said like that golf ball like crushing thing with your hand was the most unrealistic thing that like the producers have ever seen in a Bond film. By that point, they were like,
oh
we
my
buy
god.
anything, but like those balls are so tough that you're kind of overdoing it. Like no human being
Yep.
can crush that ball in his palm like
I
that.
mean,
It's
give it 50, 60 years and Bond is skiing in a tsunami.
yeah, holding a parachute with his hand,
Oh yeah.
escaping from a giant laser in the
Oh
Arctic. You
yeah.
know, yeah.
Or the car that projects the invisible car.
Yeah, there was a car.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Well, I like Pierce Brosnan a lot himself. I don't think he has one good Bond movie and then three bad ones.
No, I disagree. I think he has three good Bond movies, and one of them is very entertaining. you know, I think he goes for like 4 out of 4. Like I really enjoy all four of his films.
I get that. I do love GoldenEye with a passion. It
GoldenEye is
again
one of the
has,
best Bond films. Like
yeah, it
easily
has
one of the
another
best.
one of my favorite lines in it is for England, James. No, for me.
For me, Alec. Yeah, really
Yeah,
perfect. And
great
like
movie.
no more foreplay.
Yeah, I think the one after McConaughey is my favorite Bond, of course, but after him, I love Dalton. I love Timothy Dalton.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, Dalton
He,
did the character really well.
yeah, that movie was incredibly violent for its time, and I really like that.
Do you mean the License to Kill?
Yeah, License to Kill. What's the other one? He had
The
two.
Living Daylights.
Oh no, I mean License to Kill.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
one where he's technically going rogue.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, was it the first time that Bond went rogue?
I think Connery never went rogue. I know that. I don't think Roger Moore went rogue.
No, I don't think. But, well, they did stuff on their own. I
Yeah, but
remember in Moonraker, Roger Moore kinda like did stuff that M was furious about. He was like, M and the Prime Minister were like talking shit to him, like, why the fuck did you do that?
yeah,
But it
but
was
I
like
don't.
he was a classy sort of guy. Like he wasn't going that rogue, you know. He wasn't
Yeah,
like kicking other MI6 agents in the face, going rogue. He
yeah,
just like
exactly.
did some investigations into what was the character's name? Hugo Drax's character in Moonraker, like on his own, I think.
I do not remember. The only Bond villain name I remember is Scaramanga.
Scaramago. Well, you remember Alec too, Alec
Oh
Trevelyan.
yeah, Alex Weber. To be genuinely honest, I did not remember his name until you said it. I know him as Sean
Yeah,
Bean. Sean
Sean
Bean's
Bean. Yeah,
character in GoldenEye.
yeah. He was 003, right? Or
I
double O
think double
six?
five or
Okay.
six.
That
He
I
was.
know that 003 is gonna be the villain in First Light. I think.
Mm, that's. By the way, did they? I completely forgot who is gonna be Bond. Did they announce that?
In First Light, yeah, he has a new actor. Like it's a younger kid, since it's
Who's
sort
that?
of like an origin story.
Next James Bond. La, 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 la. Oh, relatively unknown Brit. They haven't mentioned who is gonna be yet.
Oh, you mean like the new Bond in like the films?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking about the game, First Light video game.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant To be completely honest, I thought they had announced the next movie, and I had completely
No, no, no,
missed
no.
that.
It was no, no. That's like that would be impossible to miss.
I mean, I
I'm
am
really
pretty good
hopeful
at
about it.
missing stuff.
Yeah,
I
but it's the
learned
new James
that
Bond.
I know I learned that Robert Downey Jr. is back like 2 weeks after it's been announced to MCU.
Yeah.
I am not actually. I kind of look forward to Doomsday, not because of Downey Jr., because of Ian McKellen. He's back too.
Yeah, the X-Men like is in it. I don't, to be honest, I'm kind of done with Marvel. I'm
I
I
am
look
too.
forward to I look forward to the Spider-Man film.
I didn't know they were making a Spider-Man film. Sorry, genuinely. I'm looking forward to the animated one. I want to see the
Yeah, Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Beyond the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I really like the second one until the
Mm.
last 5 minutes. I
Yeah,
remember when
same.
it ended on a cliffhanger. I literally like cursing at the movie, like "fuck you! How could you do
Yeah,
this?"
I was so mad. I kept checking the watch and I was like, how the fuck are they gonna wrap this up? Like their time is running out. It's like 2 hours something. Then I find
Yeah.
out, oh, it's a
Yep.
cliffhanger movie.
It's a
Same
cliffhanger movie.
problem, kind of the same problem I had with the Dead Reckoning Mission Impossible film.
I haven't
Like,
seen that yet. I have to see it.
if you're watching them, by the way, have you just not watched the final two films?
I haven't watched anything after Ghost Protocol.
What the fuck?
I should. Yeah, I
How the fuck have you missed out on like probably two of the best Mission Impossible films?
I've heard the next two, like the
The best
last ones
three, I
are,
would say. Yeah.
yeah. I genuinely just it's ran. I just lost the track of time.
Okay,
I've
okay.
been feeling like okay because there is this thing whenever Mission Impossible movie like gets announced and released, I usually watch the first like three movies to prime myself,
Mm-hmm.
and because I was like, oh yeah, I should watch the Mission Impossible movies up until that, and then I just didn't.
No,
I
don't do that. Just continue from Ghost Protocol. Just watch Rogue
yeah,
Nation, Fallout. Those two are probably my favorite, and Dead Reckoning, which I
I've
really
heard a
love
lot
it,
of
but
good thing. Yeah,
it just kind of ends like at the end, and you have to go to the last one, the Final Reckoning. And I wanted to say, like, there is a fan edit of the Final Reckoning that takes away like 45 minutes of the film, and I think that's a good
yeah,
thing to do because the final one is so bloated that it was like one
I
of the
get that.
it was basically the worst one uh, so far in kind of the new reboot era. It
I
was really
get that.
confusing. Like, why the fuck
Yeah,
is this 3 hour movie has such bad pacing?
I mean I
Yeah,
get that.
I
To be
would
honest,
advise
a
you to
lot
watch
of
that cut.
movies I probably will because there is a thing I kind of hate about a lot of new movies. They're just too damn long.
Yeah,
Most
but
of
this
them
one is
don't
like you
need to
feel
be.
the time. Like I
Yeah, I get
napped in the
that.
cinema for a few minutes, like for 10 minutes I was asleep, and I never do that. Like, you know.
I get that. Yeah, I get that. But the thing is that, okay, I don't watch a lot of movies in cinema because I live in Iran and all of that.
Yeah.
I watched a movie this year in cinema that I wish I hadn't.
Mhm.
I watched The Old Bachelor, Pir Pesar.
Okay. How was
I
it?
bad, really bad. It was one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen.
Okay.
Did you see it?
No, I'm a bit behind on the Iranian cinema.
Please don't. Just as a general thing, please don't. I mean, we have another mutualish sort of friend, Eric Ritchie on Letterboxd.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't see eye to eye with him on a lot of things. This is the only movie where we both were like, okay, this is shit.
This is like the worst thing ever. Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
seeing that he's also giving it 1 star.
Yep.
I was just
It is.
curious to watch it because I've seen some people giving it like 4 out of 5.
I
Like I
don't know how those people gave it 4 out of 5. Like
yeah.
genuinely, I can't see it. But yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
I get it. It's bad. But yeah, movies are too long, and most of them don't need to be this long. That's the problem I have. I was watching
Yeah.
the other day. I was watching the Casino, the Scorsese's
Mhm.
Casino,
Yeah.
and that movie is so packed with information, and I'm like, okay, if anyone else was making this, it would be a TV show. It would be like Mobland. Have you seen Mobland, the TV show?
No, I haven't seen one. No.
It's not bad, but it is. It doesn't need to be a TV show. You know what I mean? It could be like
Mhm.
two
Yeah.
2 hour movies. It has 4 hours of stuff happening in a
Yeah.
10 hour mess.
Mhm.
By the way, completely unrelated. I didn't know Pierce Brosnan was Irish. I learned
Yeah.
it in this show. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's Irish. Connor is Scottish.
Yep.
Moore was the
Lazenby,
first Englishman. Yeah, he's
yeah,
also Australian.
Australia. 3 of the 6 Bonds are not even British.
Yeah. I'm curious who will play him in Denis Villeneuve's film.
Yeah,
I'm really
they
excited
say.
about that.
Yeah, they say it's gonna be an on like new actor. So probably
I don't know
not any
how
of.
new can the actor be.
Yeah, I mean it's a major brand, so they're gonna need star power. It's always relied on star power.
Yeah, but I think also the landscape has changed a lot because back in the day, Craig and Brosnan and Dalton, they were all kind of like newcomers, Connery and Moore even. But they were like
Yeah,
doing some TV, they were doing some, like there was, people knew
something
them, you
about
know?
them. Yeah,
Yeah, and I think now with the streaming and stuff, like we're making so many TV shows and films that I don't think the actor is gonna be an unknown. Maybe someone just haven't done a, I don't know, leading role, you know. But I
probably.
think we're gonna know the actor if he, once we see him.
Yeah,
But it's
I
like
mean,
Stephen Knight writing and Villeneuve directing, so I'm
yeah,
excited.
it probably is gonna be quite good. Like when
Yeah,
Mendes was doing uh,
yeah,
James Bond.
yeah. But personally, like Villeneuve is one of my favorite directors, uh,
Ah,
working
okay.
right now and like ever. So I'm really excited we got him instead of Christopher Nolan. Like
Oh
in one of
yeah,
those like big
yeah.
directors, you know.
Oh, did you see the teaser trailer for Odyssey?
I did, and I'm saying like for the first time, I'm not feeling like the hype for a Nolan film, and it hasn't happened to me. Like always I'm like, okay, that's Christopher Nolan doing a film, but sure it's gotta be great because I'm a fan of his too. Like I like his stuff. I know a lot of people like cinephiles don't like it. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's the first time that I'm seeing the costumes and armors and sets, and people mention it online on Twitter, like everywhere. But yeah, I just don't feel really that good about it. The scale of the film looks epic, like it seems to have like a big scale of like sets and stuff that is interesting, like ships. But I don't
Mm.
know, like there's a cheapness to the costumes that it feels like there's gonna be a twist that like Matt Damon is in a simulation or something, and he's like gonna
Yeah.
wake up in an
Yeah.
animus trying to escape a corporation. You know, it gives that sort of vibe. Like
Yeah,
everything looks
exactly.
artificial to a degree that is like either this is by design or just it's Nolan not knowing how to do a
Greek myth.
historical piece. You know, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, the thing I saw, while I was watching it, I kept thinking, oh, he's making Odyssey to be Batman, and it's
Yeah, yeah.
shouldn't be like that.
And to be honest, costumes and stuff have never been his strong suit, you know?
Yep.
Like his Batman villains are just guys in suits like all the time.
I
Like
mean,
Ra's
to
al
be.
Ghul is guy in suit, Scarecrow
Yep.
is guy in suit. Well, Harvey Dent is like always had a suit, but the suit is like so boring, like even in that film.
Yeah. I
The
mean, to be
Joker, like
honest,
I don't know.
villains are never like iconic things are never his strong suit. The fact that one of his biggest villains is so parodied that nobody can take him seriously.
The
Bane,
Bane, yeah,
yeah.
but I
I
think
was
actually he
born in
gave
the
him a
darkness.
I think he gave him a good mask and like jacket and stuff. I think with the
The
look of
jacket
Bane, he
was
kind of cooked.
the jacket was good, and I think Fallout stole it for Elder Maxon for
Yeah.
Fallout 4.
Okay.
But
Okay.
by the way,
But you
have
know,
you seen the
the
show
mask kind of looks like a just like
Gas
a
Mask?
animal. You know, it looks like a
Yeah,
rabbit dog or something with like a mask on his face, which kind
but
of
the
makes his
voice.
face looks like the iconic Max. Yeah, the voice is. I'm glad Tom Hardy decided to do that voice. You know, because it's really funny, and I like
It
that in the
is.
film.
It is very funny. Have
Yeah.
you seen the Fallout TV show, by the way? The second season is coming
No.
out now.
Yeah, I've
It's
watched some episodes. I liked it, but the thing is, I've never played any Fallout games, so it's
ah
kind of new
well.
to me.
I
You
mean,
know,
if you
I'm
are,
not getting a lot of the references and stuff.
I get that. But
Yeah.
if you're on your holidays right now, may I suggest picking up Fallout New Vegas? It's genuinely one of the best games ever made.
Yeah, yeah, I should. I'd love to get into Fallout stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, anyways, I'm not gonna bother you too much with inane questions anymore. Is there anything you want to plug for the very few
No,
member of audience I do have?
no, it's just was a pleasure being here.
Well, thank you for coming. Seriously, I had a ton of fun talking to you.
Yeah, same, likewise.
Well,
Hope you have a good rest of the day.
oh, you too. Hope you have a good holidays and a good 2026. By the time this is published, it's
Thank you.
already 2026. But yeah,
Thank you.
as we're
So,
recording it,
yeah,
yeah.
Happy New
So
Year to you.
happy New Year to you as well, and happy New Year to all of you watching. And look forward to season 15 coming out in a bit. In a bit means 3 weeks from when you're listening to this. And thanks again to Arash for being my guest.
Oh, it was an honor. Thank you for having me.